So you kind of listed a number of sort of represented organizations or businesses around town, like Virtua, that all makes sense. Is on that core team, that planning committee, is there somebody from Main Street on that, in that group? They basically act as our de facto business
So because
association?
we did have the discussion, and because the entire UEZ is a requirement, we have financial, we have Main Street, Mount Holly, you know.
Okay,
we
I just
have-
wanna make sure there's a voice
all
there,
of us,
yeah.
we have township ability, we have people who've done it for, so, and then we brought in the outside individuals as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have a consultant too. So we have an engineering consultant who's putting together this report, who's putting together all these things like we did with the planning board, with their master plan. And again, this is our requirement to get done in order to even submit this to the state, to even them look at them, and for them to give us our allocated dollars, because the state has been so gracious to give us our funding back from a small portion, but instead of providing it to the UEZ like they did in the past, they hold on to it, I guess, to keep, like, what Zig would say, they get interest while it's in their bank
Yeah,
account
for the ratings,
until we
yeah.
get an approved project, and then it goes to first gen down to us. Yeah. Rich, Jeff, Audrey, Tara, any questions from what I had just said at all? Okay.
Just a clarification, those meetings in April, we had to approve a consultant, the appointment of a consultant, in order to get the whole process
Yeah,
going.
thank you, Lori. That was like a.
I was trying
that.
to figure out,
I had the
Yeah,
same thought
that's it.
process, Lori.
but, you know, if we hadn't gotten together and done that, then none of this would be possible.
Correct, and then we would be spending no money.
And ongoing, as a matter of fact, ongoing, we're developing a plan that's gonna take the input of everything you guys are saying here. And we're gonna meld that into what we see as the future of Mount Olive, where we're going, what steps we have to take to get where we really wanna be. You know?
We've all talked about it for years, now we have an
We're all on
opportunity
the
to do it.
same, let's just all get on the same page, that's all.
Yeah. So, and hopefully that by the time that we get to the public portion where you can see kind of what culminated between the board and the different businesses and the consultant, it should be in some sort of format and shape that's much more definable with details. And then at that point, we can ask you and anybody else that wants to attend to provide more information or additional projects that can be suggested to that group. So I hope that addresses it. And if not, if you're at home tonight at some point taking a shower, drinking a glass of wine or bourbon, whatever you do on a Wednesday, and think of something, everyone knows my email, my cell phone number in this room. Call me or text me, please. I know you won't have it. Thank you. I'll give it to you. And if,
I got it.
yeah.
On
Okay.
the side.
I think maybe you're the only one that doesn't have it.
First thing we put on the new billboard.
Oh, Rich, that.
Very good.
All right, moving right on. Anything from the township manager this evening? Nothing?
We did not get to other.
Other is part of the set. Any additional items that we may talk about regarding the projects, those will be discussed during our committee meetings, and then the public will have an
I
opportunity to
just
ask.
wanted to reiterate what I have discussed
Oh.
in the last 2 years, and that is
Reiterate.
a small grant program to cover permits in properties.
We did talk about that.
That we want to redevelop, to actually give more certainty to the redevelopment budgeting process.
Make sure we remember to bring that up when we have our first meeting, so we get something. I wrote it down.
You think that will help, Mike?
Yeah, you will.
The other thing is, when are we starting discussions with our consultant?
The first day was set for what, Sean? Did the first day?
So I'm pretty sure the steering committee.
Right.
We want to talk about the steering committee next week.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And so you email the whole board? You email the whole board?
And I
Still, we email the whole board, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I guess we'll just segue right into showing you for the sergeant's report. Aside from that, then we're gonna have our first committee meeting.
Right, so let's talk about the steering committee will be discussed next week. And I mean, I just want to, I'd like to thank SAFE. SAFE was instrumental in the interest rate increase
those risks.
That's all I have.
All right, so we're gonna go back to the UEZ members. Anyone on the committee here have anything they wish to say? Not-
This is an opportunity really that's for the town to come together again. You know, we all have the same common goal, and the town to be what agrees that it should be. Right? It's gonna take a lot of cooperation, it's gonna take a lot of hatchets being burned. People have to work together. Right? And I just want to, going forward, I want people to know that I'm on both sides of this. The Main Street, not Olive, also know the UEZ board. I want everyone to cooperate and be reasonable.
Of course.
That's all.
Anybody else? If not, can I have a motion to adjourn? All in favor?
All right.
Aye, thank you. Do we have a date of the next UEZ